It's more than hair.
It's a nice little beat.
It's the beat. It's the beat for me. Watch out, cause you better check your feed. Understand it's me, Jtouch and my family.
Hey.
More than hair podcast. Understand, cause we about to put it in your fucking ass. In your fucking ass. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jtouch.
And your girl, Hairstylist of LA.
And welcome to More Than Hair Podcast.
Yay.
Y'all like that one?
I love it. We did great.
You did good.
I wish I had a little tambourine.
Okay, now you pushing it.
No.
Now you pushing it too far, bitch. There's no tambourine. Damn, why you gotta go so far?
I want a little tambourine, so when you do it,
No.
let's give it a little.
You're the finger tambourine, hand tambourine.
Oh, no, I never used one of those.
You can create it. We can create it.
No, okay.
How you feeling today, friend?
I'm here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know,
I'm here. Life is lifing, but I'm here.
yeah, we still dealing with what you dealing with right now.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm just waiting for the sun to shine. It's slowly creeping up, but I'm like,
You gotta take your
God
time though.
damn.
You can't push it.
yeah,
If y'all don't know, we're talking about Erica's grandmother passed away a week ago.
yeah.
And so she's just been dealing a lot with the funeral programs and planning and things like that. So,
That's
you know,
a lot.
yeah.
After this, I want to work at a funeral.
Well,
I'm making the obituary.
why though? Like, are you getting a satisfaction from that, or is this like the money that you saw?
No, that shit's expensive. I need a piece of that money. The hell?
Speaking from a true entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I
Me
thought,
too, that-
it was the sentiments that was involved.
I mean,
in
that
the,
too.
No, I
but-
don't believe you.
Okay.
It's about the Benjamins,
I was
baby.
like, oh my God, this is a lot. But no, I mean, through it all, I still haven't lost my faith. I'm just, standing strong and praying daily that I get through it, because grieving, it is not fun over here. I hate it. And it's crazy because I used to see it from, the other side of other people grieving. And I'm like, now I'm in it.
Right.
Ooh, this is what people go through, and this is how it feels. I don't like it here.
And you deep in it too. Like you're like, you're like doing the essential things too. So
Yes.
with you being so young, like I can only imagine like just all the shit that you're
It's a lot.
dealing with.
And then you grieve, and you still gotta keep going.
Yeah.
You still gotta work. You still gotta
Yeah.
take care of kids. You still
Yeah.
gotta be a friend, or a husband, a wife. You still gotta keep going. So it's just like, through all of that, and sometimes you don't feel like doing it, but you still do it.
Still got to.
It's like, whoa, yeah. It's a different side of life for me.
I understand. I pray for you. I'm praying for
thank
you,
you.
friend. You got my support. I got your back. I'm here for you.
Thank you. I mean, that's what friends are for.
That's an episode too. Friends. What are friends for?
What are friends for? For real. I mean, how do you consider yourself? Not how do you consider yourself? What type of friend would you say you are?
I'm a loyal friend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a loving friend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a hard loving friend.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm the type of friend that's gonna give it to you raw. And sometimes I consider your feelings, but
Sometimes.
I consider your feelings. But
That's what I said. Sometimes.
Sometimes I do, but I just feel like that it has just the type of friend because of the amount of family that I have lost.
Mm-hmm.
I hold my friends dearly.
Yeah.
Almost like I call them family. My friend families. I treat them like they are my family. So I might go a little bit harder for and on them because I want the best for them, and especially if it's a situation or something that I've been through and I've seen or something, and it's like, okay, nah, bitch, this is not what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a hard friend. I am a hard friend.
Yeah.
I'm a hard friend.
Do you think your friends are accepting to you being like a hard loving friend? Like, does that come off in a way to where someone might be disrespected, but for you it's love? Like, I'm coming off as love, but this person feels as if, oh, you're disrespecting me, or you coming at me in a certain way I don't like. But for you, it's like, no, like, this is love. I love you, and I'm telling you, this is what it is.
I think that for the friends that can't take it, they're no longer my friends. Because that's how I am. I can't change my friend. I can't change who I am and how I love for one person. Because if majority accepts it and they appreciate that type of love, then there's no way that I'm gonna change for one fucking person. It just makes no sense. I'm gonna let me tiptoe around the barn and say, oh yeah, this is what I feel about this person. Then I go back around here and then I gotta. And they looking at me like, well, nigga, you don't. This ain't you. This ain't you. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of like going back to dating. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like me dating several different people. I can't keep up with this nigga birthday, this bitch birthday. You know, I can't keep up none of this shit. Like, the fuck? Like, your phone number end with 2722 and your number. No, like, I just can't keep up with that amount. So, same with friendship. Like, if I'm going to be an all-around one type of friend all around, like, I can't be no different friend for one person because they feel some type of way. I've tried that, and it didn't work.
It don't work at all. At all. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like, for me, the type of friend I am, I'm a loyal friend. I'm a diehard friend. If I fuck with you, as soon as I meet you, you got me. We locked in.
Right.
Period. Like, it's no way around it for me. I'm very black and white. It's no middle ground. You know, so it's either you're gonna give me this way, and if you take me the other way, that's it. I just can't fuck with you no more.
Yeah.
It don't even matter who it is. It's just, if you take me into a place outside of my character, I can no longer be your friend, because we just not agreeing on terms, and that's just what it is. So I'm definitely a trusting friend. I'm a reliable friend. You can rely on me for anything. Call me. It don't matter what. You know, I'm in this moment of grieving, in the midst of the trials and tribulations I'm in. I see life differently. So I'm starting to see, like, who is really my friends and who really genuinely care for me and who checked on me during that time. Like, as soon as I lost my grandma, I really, it makes you, grieving makes you pay attention to life differently.
True.
So with that, I'm looking at friendship differently too. Yeah. So it's just that, it's like, I'm there for you through all your troubles and all your hardships and all your time. And in a time where I'm going through it and you're not there, nah, you'll never get me back the same. Ever. High and by.
I know that's right. That's real That's real friendship there.
Yeah, because I can't fake it. I'm not, I can't fake who I am. I don't even want no fake shit around me. No, facts. Keep that over there. If I feel like I got to fake be around you and pretend to be this person, pretend to like you, no, you're just not going to be around me. I don't have time for that.
I don't have the energy.
I don't have the energy. It takes
time. It takes too much.
It takes too much. And if I got to sit here and put on a fake smile because you coming around, bitch, I'm not going. The fuck?
Speaking of which, speaking of our great friends, being a good friend, we do have some of our best friends here as well.
We do.
One of my best friends, hailing from Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Chelanda. Hi, best friend. How are you?
Hey, best friend. I'm great.
How you feeling today?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm here.
You here?
You are here, girl.
Yeah.
So you feel amazing. Like, why you feel so amazing? Like, what's going on in recent days or tomorrow, or like what's going on? Why are you amazing? What makes you feel amazing right now?
Aside from, a lot of losses, losing people that haven't even made it to my age. Aside from that, I'm here with my best friend.
Oh.
Okay.
And I don't get that often since he moved, all those years ago. And it's been an adjustment, so I can appreciate him.
Yeah.
Every time I'm around him, we can share each other's energy. So,
yeah.
And then having the support back home, like, go with your best friend.
Yeah, why not?
You're your best when you with your best friend. Like, and I'm grateful.
Yeah.
Really grateful. And then, my birthday tomorrow. So.
Ooh, sad season. Whoop,
Sad
turn.
season.
Fire.
Okay. Cheers to the Sags. We're going to cheers to the Sagittarius real quick.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Cheers.
Cheers
We love
to
y'all.
us.
I love y'all.
Love you too.
I got my best friend here,
Okay.
Diamond.
Diamond, what's up, Diamond?
Hey, hi, hello.
The high fashionista himself.
Okay.
Fashion designer, period, to the stars.
I do a little something with the needle and thread or whatever. And so,
You're looking good over there.
Thank you.
Okay. Always fashion down.
Yes, I'm so happy to have my friend here.
I'm happy to be here, honestly. I'm happy to be here and support you guys. Like, it's been so amazing watching y'all, like, embark on this journey and really make something of it. And, like, I'm so excited to see where y'all are going to take it. I'm honored to be here.
Period.
And drop a little voice note or two.
Okay. You know we love a little snippet.
A little free game, a little gem.
Hello, because that's what's needed.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
How you feeling today, Diamond?
I'm good. It was a crazy week, but like I'm present in this like moment. I got to chill, have a good slow-paced morning, relax. So I'm here. I'm in good spirits. I'm around good people.
Having some good drink.
Okay, we know we love a good drink.
Okay.
It's a little something.
That's
But
what's
I'm
up.
good. I'm great. I'm happy to be here.
We're happy to have you here.
Yeah, thank you for being here with us.
Shelanda,
Yes, sir.
can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Like, tell us what about yourself. What it?
Well, I'm a free spirit and with some fire.
Okay.
And so, I mean, I really don't know like how I am. It just happens. I don't pay attention to how I am. It just happens. You either love me or you hate me.
Yeah, it just flows.
I don't, I know that I'm guarded. That's the only thing that I know for sure that I am. I'm guarded because I know, the type of person that I am.
Same.
When I go hard for you, I'm going hard.
Okay.
You got the queen on your chessboard. I'm gonna protect everything and everybody. King, where you need me to go?
I think that's
I'm
a Sag
going.
thing.
Because I'm
think
going.
so too.
It's a Sagittarius
I'm
thing.
going. I am going.
We don't play.
Yeah, and I'm gonna assess the situation.
Yeah.
And I'm really gonna tell you how it's gonna play out before it happens. It's like, okay, you want it to go this way, or you want it to go that way?
Okay.
Because I'm going whichever left, right.
Okay.
What you want to do? But I mean, the loyalty is something completely. Everybody can't get
Facts.
you can't get the loyalty. That's all I wanted to add because I'm trying to get on your level where I have.
Well, the thing about it is I do have other people. Okay. Because I socialize with a lot of people, but my group is really small. Yeah. So it might look like I got all these people, but these people that I do socialize with, they just, oh, bitch, come on, we about to go get some drinks. Oh, we about to go out. Like, I could party with anybody.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to some real life shit, like just on a real friend level, my circle is small. I don't fuck with anybody.
Yeah.
Like, and that's just what it is. Like, everybody be like, oh, you got a lot of friends. Well, I got a lot of people I socialize with. I don't have a lot of friends. It might look like that.
I had to realize that. Because I'm a jealous friend.
Me too.
Lord.
Shelanda, you're a jealous friend too.
We're not talking about you brought it up.
I'm just saying.
You brought it up.
If friendship was a relationship, it would probably be issues all the
Listen,
time.
I'm the same way though.
I'd
be very passive aggressive with it though.
So much.
For sure.
I don't be passive.
I'd be like,
aggressive.
oh, okay, you with your other friend today, cool.
I'm definitely a jealous friend. I'll be like, who is this bitch? And I'm about to come around and see if we like her.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, no,
For real.
for sure,
They're not
for
coming
sure,
around
for
no
sure.
more.
Real life.
We're gonna
Real
end
life.
this, okay? If I
It is
don't
what
like
it is.
them, bye.
Okay.
It's not about
Real
you.
life. Real life. Real life.
Diamond, I got a question. If you had to describe Erica in 3 words, what would it be?
You need to calm down.
In 3 words, in 3 honest words.
Yeah,
Three honest words.
3 honest words.
All right. wise,
Uh-huh.
insightful,
Okay.
and petty.
Ooh.
Dang.
I am not petty.
First off, listen, I didn't give you the nickname Petty E for nothing, okay?
You just call me that.
Because I know where you can go. You don't always go there, but I know where you can go.
Oh my
I can see that.
And there's nothing wrong with it. Some people deserve petty energy.
And do. I mean, but I'm passively petty.
Passively petty.
It's very nice.
Passively petty? I had to get on the microphone. Passively petty?
It's very nice. It's very nice and settled.
If you say so.
Keep it cute.
You see the tone of her voice change when she tried to sell that. It's very
Keep
nice.
it cute.
Keep it cute because if you,
That's passive.
If you want to go there.
Because we
it's
can
nasty because I could be nasty.
go. Ooh.
Like I could really
Did you see that?
be.
Nasty.
This is why I tell people don't play with me. I'm like, don't play with me because I'm such a passive person about anything I'm doing, about friends, my relationship, whoever, whatever. And if you play in my face, then bitch, I'm gonna turn into the devil's advocate.
She gonna have
and
to
I
show you
try
she
not to
don't
take
fuck
myself
around.
there. No, I try not to take myself there because I'm a child of God. And if I have to go and grow some demon horns,
Amen.
it's
and then
over.
cut them bitches off.
It's over.
What's done?
So don't play with me.
Call her Little Nikki.
That's it. And but that's the passive part of me. That's the loyalty in me. That's the good person in me. So if you playing with me,
Don't play with it.
How
Don't
you
play
want
with it, don't play with it.
how
Just
you
say
want to
don't
end
play
your
with it.
day?
Once
Right.
you got a question, they're like, you playing with me? I'll be like, here we go.
Oh, I
See,
heard her say
Diamond
that
been
before.
in situations with me, so he knows.
Definitely heard that before. Yeah.
Like just don't play. Okay? Period.
What about me? What can you got 3 words that could describe
Oh,
me?
My bad, job.
I will say emotionally intelligent, strong, both emotionally and physically. And the last one, it's a toss-up between loyal and stubborn.
Oh God.
It's a toss-up.
Because both things can be true at the same time.
Ooh, it's a toss-up.
Stubborn now?
Yeah. Yeah, when
Damn.
I take, I be like, I don't think you should. We gonna see. Let's just let this play out. Okay, all right.
Stubborn.
But it would be,
I get that from my daddy.
no daddy joy. Yeah. But it would be a toss-up between loyal, and I mean loyal to a fault, and stubborn to a fault.
Okay, fine. We'll say 4 words. We'll just add stubborn to it.
I mean, but it's a toss-up, I mean, whatever you feel that day, you're headstrong. So, I mean, that's what I love most about you. Like, you have your own mind. So, it's like,
Yeah.
I want to see.
Yeah. I was just gonna ask, like, what qualities do you value in a friendship?
Yeah.
In a friend? Like, what are the values?
In a particular friendship or just a friend in general?
A friend in general.
Being straightforward. Like, because don't lie to me.
Yeah.
Just tell me like it is. My feelings may be hurt, but don't let me go through something, when it could have been prevented. Or I've been warned because you already see where I'm headed. And it's like, bitch, don't do that. You already, come on
don't do
now.
that.
Don't, we been here. Like, nah, I'm saving you. And just being a listening ear, because sometimes you don't want to hear anything. You just want to let it out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pray for you, best friend.
Please.
You get all this stuff out. Jared will let me get all. Best friend, I check your location, even though you don't have an iPhone. I check your location. You've been sitting there.
You gotta stop.
What you doing? You all right? And I just. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pray for you, best friend.
It's home.
Yeah.
It's home. It's family. It's
Yeah.
love. It's a different
Yeah.
type of love outside of your spouse.
Yes,
It's
yes.
some things that
Yes.
can't be explained,
Yeah.
even though you have a spouse. That extension of things that you can't talk to your spouse about. That's what a friend is for.
Right.
And things that your spouse can't understand you on, your friend can.
Right.
So it's definitely a different level of love when it comes to a friendship.
Right.
You know?
And with it being so long, and it's like, I don't know if this is one of the questions. Is it one of the questions how we started being friends?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
one.
I'll wait. I'll wait. Because, baby, that's a story. That is a story.
Same.
That is definitely a story, but yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the question, but I get excited when I talk about Jared because I see
Well, that's your best friend.
so much. Like I was telling Dymond, I'm like, I'm his biggest cheerleader. And I feel like he knows it, but he don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like if somebody, I'm ready to pull up if somebody talking bad about Jared. You got me messed up.
That's how I
you
am too.
You have me
No,
so
for
messed
real.
up.
That's definitely Erica.
What
Yes.
possibly
I ain't
could
had
you
no-
say negative?
I ain't had no friend teach me the right way to cuss somebody out until I've told
Okay,
her.
Dymond could call
I've
me and be
showed
like, I'm
Erica.
so pissed. First off, I know when Dymond's upset. He has this tone in his voice. I'll be like, what's wrong? Who did it? And then he'll just go off and start telling me what happened. I'm like, bitch, what? And then I'm like, what? What happened? And he like, I'm so pissed off. They text me right now. I was like, look, let me tell you how to say it right here.
Say this exactly.
Yeah, because I'd be like, you got my
Erica,
friend messed up on play.
You ain't never you will tell somebody how to cuss out somebody.
No,
Real
but,
fast.
And show
But
them.
I feel
I
like
go to
I
jail
feel
for
like
my
that's- I
friends.
feel like that's important,
Period.
especially for somebody like me, because like I am very reserved and soft spoken at times. And
Yes.
I do lack like that assertive tone that like demands a certain kind of respect sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And like I tell people like I consider my friends to also be like my backbone because
Yeah.
it took people coming around and helping me identify with when I was being mistreated or disrespected and showing me how to change that and demand that sense of respect from people that made me a stronger and more solid person going forward, you know? Like Erica, like that's my dog. Like I know that I can call Erica about anything and she's going to give me honest feedback. She's going to give me the real of even things I may not want to hear at the time, but I know that the motive of it is always love and the betterment of whatever situation it is.
Yeah, because there's no judgment zone over here.
Yeah.
Right.
It's no judgment zone. And if I do judge you, I'm gonna judge you in your face.
Right.
Absolutely.
It ain't gonna
That's
go
right.
out
I'm
that
gonna judge you in your face, and my thing is, you could come to me and tell me the real. You know, Dymond could call me and tell me shit he going through, and I'd be like, "You too, me too." Like,
Right.
oh
For
my
real.
God, this is happening, and that's why I just friendship is important, and I really hate that people just treat it as a tangible thing.
Yeah, it's man
Like it's just nothing. Like, oh, how can
missing
you?
out on.
But
so
that's why
much.
people go through so much with these so-called friends that they have. And that's why I said it's a lot of people that can say they are your friend, but people showing their sense of friendship comes through, you know, kind of like what you were saying, like a lot of like years and years of things that you guys have encountered together and experienced together, and the laughs, the cries, the big situations that have like turned people's lives upside down. Like being friends with Erica, with like throughout the time span of us being friends, I experienced a lot of loss in my family to where like we were losing 1 to 2 family members a year.
Yes.
And I had fell into such a deep state of just like natural walking depression that I was just kind of navigating through life like I felt like I was just floating, you know, and it took my friends to really like step up and kind of like give that, we know you like to close your shell, but we need to know that you're okay. Like when my father passed away, rest his soul, like without any hesitation, without a word, less than an hour after Erica got the call, she was pulling up in front of my house. And this is when my mom stayed a good almost 2 hours outside of LA. And it wasn't a word. I told them what was going on. I told them what was happening, and they just showed up.
Right.
And it was even if we're here just to give you a hug and tell you that we are here for you in this moment, like, that was catastrophic for me, you know? Like, my father passed away very suddenly. It was one of those things that I woke up and literally had gotten the news right then and there.
Yeah.
Had to drop everything and go, like, to my family home. And my life changed in a matter of seconds. And knowing that even with that change, that the support system that I had didn't change at all meant the world to me. It made it so much easier for me to start processing through those emotions, because I knew that even if it was something that made me fall apart, there were people that would be willing to help put me back together again.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
real good.
I know, Jared.
What?
You wanted to, because we were young.
When which instance, child?
I just, because it seems like my memory is fuzzy. I just remember wanting to be there. No car, I hadn't really lost anyone in my life. I just knew I wanted to be there for you, and somebody was gonna take me.
Okay.
Also, my dad's.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm like, and I knew it was a lot going on, and I was trying to be there for his mom, Mama Peaches, and just we're kids, and like I said, like not really processing everything in it. I'm like, this is my family.
Right.
And I know I don't have a car. I don't have a cell phone. I know what's going on. So I know I got to be there. Trying to do your mama hair, and nothing I did was right. And being a child, and then having to step outside of myself and understanding, like, Daddy Joy is gone. And that nothing at this moment that I do is going to be right, just my presence.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be here. Even if I get beat up on a little bit, because they hood. We from the hood. Like, bitch, this, you can see my motherfucking track, bitch. You moving your head. I don't know. It's a lot going on, but just being there.
Yeah.
And, I was just at the house all the time. I didn't know what Daddy Joy was, affiliated with and stuff. And just to see, all of the love that, transpired at the funeral. I'm like, they ain't had this motherfucker at a big enough spot, there was no sitting room.
Front to back. It was standing room only.
It was people standing outside.
Yeah,
and it's like, I knew for a fact, like, okay, Jared stuck with me.
So I have a question. In a time where, you grieving, how do you allow your friends to enter that world with you? And I say that for myself because in the midst of my grieving, I want to just shut down. I want to be alone. I don't want to talk to my friends. I don't want to hang with them. So how do you allow yourself to just open up and let them be a part of what you're feeling and what you're going through?
I don't. I will say, at your own time, you have to deal with how you're dealing with it, how you're dealing with it personally. If you don't want your friends around, if you don't want their energy around, you don't. That's nothing that they're entitled to. Right. And and your friends have to be friends enough to understand that. I know when I lose people, at times I shut down. Completely shut down. I don't want to fuck with nobody. Like, I don't want no phone calls. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a text message. Yeah. Like, I don't want your condolences. I don't want none of that shit. Like, just leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? Right. Again. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that having your friends, your actual friends, know how you are. You know what I'm saying? Like you and I. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't bothered you as much. You know what I'm saying? So, I normally. I would call and text your ass every morning, bitch. You know, and so whereas later on this recently, I'm like, hey friend, you know what I'm saying? How you doing? Good morning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm easing into, because not only we've been friends a long time, but I know how I handled that situation. You know what I'm saying? And granted, we've been friends a long time, but I haven't been that friend enough to experience this with you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving it as I can, as a grain of salt. I'm pinching off just as much as I can, because I don't know how you're going to handle or how you're going to experience the experience that I have, because we've had completely different experiences. We're
Right.
different people. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So, you know, I think that your friends just have to be cognizant of how you feel and your attitudes and your emotions. And they have to understand how you're dealing with your grief and how you're dealing with your time at this point. And they just have to deal with it. They have to understand. And if they don't, then
Fuck them.
No shade.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just,
shade.
I want to say that.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
for real.
yeah, but you know,
Fuck 'em. It
friends
is
what
have
it
to.
is.
They have to understand you. And it takes a friend to know and even be sensitive enough
Yeah.
to, you know, say, okay, well, let me say this is enough. You know what I'm saying? Or this isn't enough. You know what I'm saying? Or this is just enough. Or bitch, I don't give a fuck. Fuck this bitch. Happy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it just, you know, it just depends on that friendship and how that friend or you guys' friendship are, where they're able to correlate, bitch, I don't need that energy right now.
Yeah.
Or here, take this. Or bitch, come on, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Like we did when you were pregnant. You know what I'm saying? After you had your baby. You know what I'm saying? Enough was enough. You know what I'm saying? We had to reach out, you know, but you know, because we know at that point, you know what I'm saying, how to address the situation and how to, you know what I'm saying, approach that. But this is a different aspect for me.
Yeah.
I don't know how you grieve.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how, you know what I'm saying? So I just
Yeah.
treat it with a grain of salt. I'm still the best friend that I can be. I'm gonna always ask, you know what I'm saying, you need anything, you know, do anything. Like you still haven't asked me, answered if you want me to make that salad or not. But you know what I'm saying? But it just, you know, it just depends on the friend, the type of friend that you have.
Yeah.
And it does vary. I can say, being friends with Erica as long as I have been, I know how heavy this is on her heart, because, again, her being there for me through my traumatic experiences, we've even spoken where she has even said, like, you know, I couldn't imagine what life would be like if this happened. And then once it happened, it was one of those things that just everything stopped. Like, I remember when I had got the call about it, the first thing I said was, like, has anybody talked to her, and where is she at? You know, because I knew that in that moment it was a lot of new emotions that she hasn't experienced before. And having dealt with those emotions in my own personal life, you know, like with multiple people, I know how hard it gets. And I've always just tried to reiterate to her throughout this process, whatever you are feeling is okay. You know, like, if you don't want to talk to anybody right now, you don't have to explain that. If you need to be to yourself, if you need to just go for a drive, if you need to just drive somewhere and scream at the top of your lungs,
Do it.
there is nothing wrong with any of that, because nobody can tell you
How to feel.
how to feel or how to process this.
Right.
All I can say as a friend is it's going to be a process.
It's a whole
But
process.
that I am here every step of the way. Whenever you are ready, you know, like,
Yep.
you are one of the strongest people that I know, E. And so to see you dealing with this breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. And
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I just want you to continue to know that even through the days that seem dark and cloudy, that there are days that the sun is going to shine.
I'm waiting.
There are days that things are going to feel different. And I'm not going to use the word better. I don't like using that term better. It doesn't get better. It doesn't get easier. That's the real of the situation.
Yeah.
We as people become more solid.
Mm-hmm.
We as people become stronger through this.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that as you do come through on the other side of this, you're going to be even more resilient than you have already been your entire life.
I've been getting so much advice from like different people about it. And I know like the episode is not about grieving, but it's just like.
But it's about friendship.
Yeah,
and if my friend
and that's
is-
a part of it because, you know, the longer you become friends, you know, the longer you are friends, you're going to deal with things like that. And grief is tricky.
Yeah. And nobody ever seen this side of me. Because I'm always the positive friend, the strong friend, the lit friend, the turned up friend. So, like, I'm in a different world now. So it's just, I can't smile how I want to. I can't laugh how I want to. I mean, you know, I'm still going to be me. But right now it's just, I don't know how to feel.
Right.
I'm like, fuck, I just
And
got out of
that's natural, though.
postpartum. I just got out of
Yes,
postpartum, and now I'm
nuts.
grieving. It's like, oh my God.
That's
There's
natural.
so much I'm dealing with. And, you know, I am thankful for the friends that have checked on me and called me and been there for me, you know, and I have some that didn't.
And you know,
Fuck
like,
'em.
but
Right.
like
in real life.
like Jay said, it's all about the approach. You know, like within knowing that you've been dealing with this, if you notice, like I haven't really been trying to insert myself in many conversations. I highlight the happy moments. Frank, you look beautiful today. Oh my God, I love your outfit.
Yeah.
Or you may post something and I'll randomly just be like, I love you.
Yeah.
You know, because that's me just making sure that you know the space is still here and held for you.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like there's lots of people that get impatient with certain aspects of friendship, or they feel like, oh well, I'm trying to be there for you. Why aren't you answering? But like you said, sometimes the respect of giving that space and giving that space, what is the word? Selflessly.
Yeah.
We just had this conversation.
It's not about how much I may want to be there for you in that moment. It's not about what I have to say. It's about how you are feeling in this moment. And I'm going to check in. And if the space is there for us to have a little kiki or send a couple memes to make each other laugh a bit that day, great. But if it's just a regular run-of-the-mill conversation, I'm going to appreciate that too, because even that is just reiteration that you're still here.
Can I add to that? Because me and Jared literally had this conversation earlier, and we were talking about relationships, and it's romantic, friendships, all the same. And having a relationship, period, is hard.
Yeah.
Because you have one individual here and then a completely different individual over here, and then somehow it has to come together to work. And the longer you're in this type of relationship, the harder it gets. And you have to be selfless.
Yeah.
And there are selfless acts. Just like with grief, that's love and grief are one of the ones that there are no rules. You know, it's like you have to play it by ear. And so you have to kind of gauge, like you were saying. Like, okay, you want to be selfish because you love this person, and you want to be there for them. And sometimes you gotta do stuff by yourself. You gotta process things. You gotta let stuff settle in, and you can't do that with all this. It's a whirlwind.
Everybody pulling on you and tugging on you.
You gotta sit still and
to just piggyback on what y'all said, I think also when it comes down to friendship, you got to give your friend grace. You got to give your friend grace. Not even with just grieving, just life in general. You know, shit is hard out here. And I think we have this expectation of our friends on what they should be doing or shouldn't be doing or whatever. And just like, give your friend some grace, because you don't never know what they're going through on the other side of life. You only know what you would do and what you wouldn't do. And you can't put that expectation on the next person. So it's just like, check in and see how they feeling and see what they going through and see what they need, because you never know. You never know. So that's a big thing. And, just going through this process, like I said, I'm just looking at life and friendship and relationships in general just differently.
Okay.
Everybody not going to make it to the other side with me after this.
Okay.
You said it. You said it the other day, and you said it strong. You said you ain't never gonna get the same me after this.
No, I'm like, I got to put my granny in the wall.
That's part.
I'm not going to be the same. And not in a bad way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm coming out a different person. And this person that you about to meet, I'm not going for no shit.
Not only that, but you got like a whole guardian angel, like a new guardian angel with strong powers, like watching over you. Like,
I'm not playing because she didn't play. So don't play with me.
I got a question though. Like, y'all, Diamond, I'm gonna ask you.
Question?
If you had to create a custom cocktail or a dish that represents your friendship, what would it be called? And what ingredients would it have?
With my friendship with Eric? It would definitely be a gourmet taco. I want y'all to know that.
And I want a spicy jalapeno drink.
It would definitely be a gourmet taco. Okay. It would consist of the tortilla, because I feel like that's dough that like us as friends have both been needing at the entire time we've been friends, to make it nice and flaky and crispy.
Buttery, a little
buttery, a little buttery.
A little fluff.
Listen, the onions and cilantros would be the laughs and the cries that we have had together.
Okay.
The meat would be the love, and make sure it's extra meat on that.
Marinated. Okay.
Well
nice
done.
And thick.
Well done too.
Gotta be well done.
It's gotta be well done. Burnt.
Well done, burnt.
Slightly charred.
Please. Because we ain't coming half-ass. Listen.
No pink in the middle.
And then the spicy margarita on the side, the jalapeno margarita will be because, like, if you mess with either one of us, you get in fiery hands. So
spicy.
It's spicy.
It's spicy. It's giving spicy.
It's giving muy caliente.
Oh.
Chelanda, if you could come up with a custom drink or dish for you and Jay's friendship, what would that be?
I bet that'd be a drink.
Calm down. God. It would have to be an evening. It'd be like, the evening would be, what you talking about? We not shutting the fuck up. That's what it would be. It would be like a whole, literally, evening, because I'm claiming it, but I'm not claiming it. We are getting older, but we not looking older. So we don't know, it would have to be a buffet style. Like, we would have to try some shit.
Yes, potluck.
We would have to try some shit.
We love a potluck. Listen.
I love a buffet.
Okay, best friend. You got you best friend because you got me best friend because we don't know.
Okay,
She said it's giving multiple courses.
Yeah,
Listen,
because
it
we don't
would
know.
give.
We got to see what is giving. And I know I love Tex-Mex. He has traveled a little bit more, but I know he can appreciate a little bit of Tex-Mex.
Of course.
And some barbecue, some
some
real
barbecue.
barbecue.
Love some barbecue.
You
Love
know,
barbecue.
And barbecue sauce optional because we like the smoke, so like something like that, know what I'm talking about? A buffet style like
meaty,
that. And see
like
what,
it meaty. Yeah, we
best
like it meaty.
friend. Best friend.
Like it meaty.
But yeah, having a buffet style to see what we can handle, what we can try, That's, it's going down, buffet style. And then the drink, let's see what we talk about. Because we not being, whatever not gonna make us be quiet. Because wherever we go, we gonna sing.
Yeah.
The restaurant we went to yesterday that they was like, oh, we should make this karaoke because we were singing every song that came out.
They were playing a 90s mix. They were playing a 90s mix. I knew every song.
They sure do.
It wouldn't be one drink. It would be, okay, let's do a beer maybe. And then let's do, maybe some brown for Jared and some Cliff for me. you know, a buffet of things so we can both have a good time because we actually like similar things, but we like to drink different, you know. So it would be, it's going down buffet because we, you know, we likes to eat.
Is that in
good.
Houston? I need to go to that one. It's going down.
It's going down buffet, Tex-Mex, and barbecue.
I love it.
Barbecue sauce optional, and then an array of drinks.
Okay.
I got a question though, really quick. Like,
Question?
if y'all tell me, if you either one of y'all answer, whoever decides to answer first, it can be between our relationship, it can be any other relationship. Like, have we or them ever had like a major disagreement?
Yes.
And like how, and for people on the outside, how would it be best for them to navigate if they had a disagreement with their best friends or their friend, their close friends, and they had a disagreement? Like, how would you tell them to navigate through that? Because a lot of times people don't like actually take the time to like sit and think and be like, you know what, like best friend, like this is, you know, I see both angles, both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that, you know, it was my fucking fault or it was your fault, but you know what I'm saying, I'll take the blame. You know what I'm saying? Like it, because people's egos and things often tend to get confused within a friendship. So like when you actually have a true friendship, how do you navigate through those disagreements and those things?
Well, let me say this. So we have another best friend. She not here. But when me and her argue, Dymond is like the mediator between us. He don't really, like, I don't have a disagreement with Dymond like that.
Me and Erica have never really disagreed
we don't. But with me and my other best friend, he's like, you bitches need to stop and get it together. And I'd be like, no, pull up, bitch, fight me. What's up?
And I would stand on that. I would be like, oh, okay, so now y'all treating each other like bitches off the street. Oh, so y'all not friends? Also, if y'all not friends, we not friends. That means we don't.
I get so mad. I'd be like, you know what? We don't even have to be friends no more. I'm good.
That's how you know you friends.
Right,
That's how you know you best friends. I'm not your friend no more.
Yeah, I'd be like,
I'm
I'm
not your friend no
good.
more.
Don't talk to me, bitch.
And then
we'll talk like, we don't talk for like a few hours.
And then we'll send to a restaurant later and be like, brunch on Sunday?
I'll be there, but that bitch.
I'll be sitting there looking at the aftermath and all the previous text messages of the argument, and I'll be like, for real?
Oh, I remember that one time.
That's how y'all act?
Jay was there as one time we was arguing.
We went to that one restaurant.
It was
and we was arguing. Me and
I didn't get to the restaurant till after. When I got to the restaurant, I was like, "What's going on?" Erica was like, "I'm about to go." I was like,
"Fuck this bitch, I'm out."
Yeah, she's disrespectful. I'm leaving. Bye.
But yeah, so
I seen her the next day.
How do we navigate?
I
Like
love her.
when those things happen, like how do we get through? Like how do we navigate through that? Like,
I would say for me, when it comes to any major disagreement, especially amongst very close friends, the thing that never should be disregarded or forgotten is how much you actually do know that person and their heart.
Yeah.
I feel like little disagreements can come about that, you know, are little spats and arguments and disagreements and point of view, things like that. But like, it never should get to a point, unless it's something blatant, it never should get to a point where you no longer feel that that person is loyal to you or you no longer feel like that person has your best interest at heart. Because family disagrees sometimes. That don't mean that they don't still love you as family.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know, and I feel like the best way to navigate it is, one, to really know and understand the person that you're having this agreement with, and two, to be willing to look at the situation outside of yourself and see not only what they did to trigger you, but what you may have done or said to trigger them.
You know, I appreciate my oldest son because
my G baby.
I don't know what planet he came from or if he came from this galaxy because our biggest disagreement was not even our disagreement. And I feel like that was, I won't necessarily say the devil. I won't necessarily say that. I will say that was a test to see how strong our relationship was.
Mm-hmm.
Because me and Jared went a long, well, to me, it seemed like forever
Mm-hmm.
that we did not talk. And it was my oldest son, his G baby, got his name tatted all up here.
That's my baby.
To be like, you know, he say, Mama, why you just don't talk to G Daddy? And he was in town.
Mm.
And Jared was texting my oldest son.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever transpired, Jared ended up having to text me.
It's always the kids.
Yeah. Jared ended up having to text me, and I was like, that motherfucker. And then as soon as he was at the door, it was just like, my best friend. Mm-hmm. And we were just crying. Mm-hmm. Like, that wasn't even our shit, you know?
Right.
And it took, because our little group, you know, we're strong personalities.
Facts.
You know, and it's like when it's time to go to war in our group, we're the warriors.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like when the warriors are at war, it's like, what do? You know, we gonna die in this fight.
Clash of the Titans.
You know,
Right.
But it took an innocent bystander that was connected, like really connected to both of us, to be like, G Daddy, you have to come to the house to come pick me up, you know, and just to see each other, because we don't have the advantage of being in the same city. Right. So it's like we have to rely on, not even necessarily social media. We have to rely on being intentional. Yeah,
I can see who my friend's gonna be from a mile away. Like,
right, like
you
the
know?
people that like you'll do a Golden Girl situation with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
can literally, and it's something that you don't even have to think about. Like, dang, we ain't going to no home. If I gotta choose a certain amount of people, I'm gonna be with this person, and this person, and we gonna have, you know,
literally.
yeah. Because even for me and Jay, like, I didn't know him long, and we became real close. And he was like, "Okay, I got my best friend Chelanda back at home. I got you here," and I was like,
you
"Okay."
my LA best friend.
Yeah,
bitch.
like, let her know you safe. You okay?
and I was like, wait, I gotta talk to her.
Yeah.
And then,
They
I
was
was
the
like, we
same
gotta
way.
talk.
And
No,
so,
for real.
and when I was like, yeah, okay, she good. She got your back. She is me.
That ain't one thing that bitch got.
Nah,
She
yeah,
got
no,
my
but
damn back.
And what's crazy is I feel like that's the same kind of energy that I read with Jay. Like, meeting Jay, I think that within certain communities, people often have like preconceived notions of how people's personalities are going to be, or how they're going to address situations, or how certain personalities are going to, you know, like intermix with each other. And for me, the one thing I noticed was how vigilant of a friend Jay was in letting his friends know, this is the kind of person I am, this is the kind of friend that I am, and it's no disrespect to nobody, but
It is
this
what
is
it
how
is.
I'm going to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
And seeing him stand on that and be consistent with it, I couldn't do nothing but respect that.
The
Like,
true definition of standing on business.
because that is Jay stand on business touch right there, okay?
I don't know what the loose definition of standing on business is.
But I am sure, and if you look it up in Webster, and there is a picture, there's going to be T.I. son and Jay. Standing on business.
Synonym and antonym.
Better take the bandos.
Standing on business.
Synonym and antonym.
I got one more question before we wrap up.
What's up?
When it comes down to friendship, how do you draw the line in boundaries? How do you find boundaries, and how do you put a boundary on certain things when it comes to being in a friendship?
I ain't gonna even lie. I'm still working on that.
Me too.
I am still, because the lines are blurred. Because honestly, when my husband is not present and I'm with Jared, like, Jared got to take care of me. He got to stand on business for real.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Same with Erica though too. Same way when Erica know what I mean. I'm like,
nah. So I mean, that's a work in progress for me, because it's like, you know, we haven't even gotten that far.
That's what I was gonna say. Is there even a such thing when it comes to? I feel like it's a little easier to draw boundaries with friends.
Yeah.
General association. Like, but how do you draw boundaries when it comes to your best friend?
Yeah.
I think it's just all again about like honesty, maturity, and communication, and understanding the person that you're talking to. You know, like they're like with me again being like a person who's naturally very closed off into myself. Like there would be times that I would have to set the boundary that like I don't have a problem with nobody. I'm not upset. This is just my process. This is how I process my feelings and my emotions. And I'm not saying I don't want to deal with nobody. I'm not saying I don't want to talk to y'all. I just am in my own space right now.
And me and you are the same like that because we both shut down. We both feel like we're bothering somebody or we don't want to be a bother. So, like, you know, I pick up what you put down. And
but even that, it took us knowing and seeing that in each other, and you like blatantly saying like when I was in that place where I would be like, I don't want my problems to be a burden on anybody.
Yeah.
You were the one that was like, but we're your friends,
right.
Like,
The fuck are we doing
But
here?
it's so funny because I do the same thing.
if you can't feel safe enough to open up about those things to us, then we as friends are not doing our job enough to show you this is a safe space.
That part. And that's what kind of fucks with me too, because it's like, friend, I want to be here for you. You know what I'm saying? Is it that you don't feel comfortable enough to share this space with me? Or is it that you don't feel comfortable enough that I'm your friend that you can share this with me? So it's like, damn, what am I fucking doing wrong at this point?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it often makes me feel like, damn, am I lacking as a friend? Because I feel like I'm being the best friend that I am or that I can be. And I'm exerting this energy in anticipation of you sharing this moment with me. But when you don't share this moment with you, you know, it kind of like makes me feel like, well, shit, damn, like, am I doing anything wrong? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Am I being the proper enough friend so that she or he feels comfortable enough to share this with me? And if I'm not, what am I lacking thereof? Because I'm just that type of friend.
I think that's when we have to get outside, become unselfish.
Yes.
We have to become selfless. And I'll use my sister cousin's funeral. I didn't have to ask you to do anything. You did what you felt. And sometimes we don't have expectations. You know, we're literally floating, so we don't know what's going on around us. And so we have to lean on our best friend's judgment of, okay, their ability to gauge.
Yeah.
And that's how we create expectations and boundaries.
Yeah.
And go from there. And because sometimes we ourselves don't know what we need or what's too much.
Yeah.
Or what's not enough. We don't even know. You know, we're changing every day. Our experiences are changing
Every day.
every single day. So we're learning ourselves as well as learning the people around us. And so it's like with our best friends, we have to kind of go with the flow so we can gauge what it is that we need, because it's like a soundboard, you know?
Yeah.
There is no clear line, no black and white. In one situation, and we might need this. In another situation, we might need that. And it's like, it's really too much to really, okay, rule number one, this is what, in this situation, this is what, it can't be like that, you know? And emotions are unpredictable.
Yeah.
You know, love is unpredictable. Grief is unpredictable. There are so many variables that we can't just so
cut the line.
that's why
and that's why I say through friendship, I mean through life experience, you really see who your friends are. You know, and before we wrap up, I want to say, even this process of just going through my granny funeral, my friend Tia called me. She called, she said, Erica, don't worry about no food for the repast. Me and Kamika about to buy it. We gonna cook it. See you at the funeral. Don't do nothing. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
You know? And they got their own life things they going through. And just to pause what they got going on to be there for me and my family is just like, wow.
It's a language. that no one else understands but you and your best friend circle. You know, sometimes it's silent because communication is not always words.
Yeah.
It's situations, how you react to certain things, and just, you know, your vibe. And the people that are for you, they just for you.
They just for you.
You know, trees, they have roots, they have limbs, they have leaves and stuff. And you have those friends that are there for the season. You have those that are branches, and you know they may or may not stay. Yeah, and then you have the roots, and you know that's what it is. And you get into it. That's how you know stuff is real. You know, like I have this thought process in my mind. If things are always good with somebody, how can it be real?
Oh.
How can it be real? Because it's like time is going to challenge relationships. And it's going to make you buck.
Right.
If it's real. So, I mean,
You're right about it.
if you can get through each challenge and learn from each challenge, like you solid.
Okay.
You
Solid as a rock. That, you know, I just love. Dymond, what you got to say? What you got to?
I was gonna say before we wrap up, can I ask y'all a question?
That would be great.
Yeah, real quick.
You know,
what you got for us?
I feel like we've got a lot of our perspective on you guys as friends, and so like, I would say maybe like I ask when, you ask when.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
Okay, y'all better command the conversation on
Now,
my show.
now.
I'm like, just, you know, to have the feedback be from both perspectives of the friendship, you know. Erica, what would you say is your most memorable moment of our friendship?
My bachelorette
Damn. We gonna leave it at that.
Surprise,
I was gonna say we gonna leave it at that.
Surprise!
We gonna leave it at that.
Real quick, drunk in Catalina Island. Y'all know I'm scared of the ocean, y'all. I'm scared of the ocean. I was drunk as hell. I'm floating in the ocean. Dymond, I wish I could pull a picture. Dymond was pulling me back out the water. He said, "Friend, you floated." No. And I was like,
What
So let me tell you.
I was so drunk. I was like, "Let me float, friend. I got it."
It all started with a triple shot of Casamigos that these three gay guys had got for her.
Dead.
And then next thing you know, Erica was like, "Take a picture of me in the water like I'm Aaliyah and rock the boat." And the wave
If
came.
I could pull the picture up.
Oh my God.
If I could pull the picture up,
I remember that. That was good.
I was literally heaving her out of the water like, "Come on, friend."
Nobody else was helping her.
No, because everybody else was like, "Look at her."
And we was fucked up.
And you were in the water with your whole dress on.
I ain't mad at
I
it.
was
That's
a
something I would do.
mess.
She had her whole
something
dress
that I would
on.
do.
I was
And
a
I was
mess.
I remember when the current was first pulling her out, I was like, I'm not even gonna like stop you. I'm gonna just stand right here and make
why
sure
I
that
let
you run
you don't
into
go
me.
too far?
Why I let
She was
myself
running
float?
into me.
I was on a little floaty like.
And I'm standing right there blocking her like, Erica.
Get your goddamn ass up.
It's always when we on somebody island that we have these experiences.
Don't let us get drunk. It's over.
For me, my favorite experience from our friendship was when we were in the Bahamas. And
Oh my
we had
God,
got
which
on them
one?
when we got on them jet skis, Erica, and you flipped us over into the water.
Erica.
Look, real quick. Real quick.
Listen.
Dymond was driving the jet ski. He was like,
I was scared. I was scared, y'all.
Dymond,
It was new.
In my
This was
mind,
new.
I ain't never drove a jet ski a day in my life. And I was like, I got it. Come on, let's switch over. My ass get on there thinking I know what I'm doing. We didn't even get far enough.
We didn't get 10
we
feet.
tilting over slow. We like,
It was in slow motion, bruh. Like, Erica was like, I got this. I'm like, all right, cool. I hop on the back. I'm like, we got this, friend. Let's go.
No, we didn't get shit.
We didn't.
So who started the tip over, you or Diamond?
We both
my
as
God.
Erica took the jet ski out, we just went out and it was just like and we just slowly flipped over. And it was just like both of those experiences were like the ones that I was like, this really my best friend because I almost died in this water. How you drowned me in a jet ski, my first time getting on a jet ski.
You got your questions?
Okay.
It could be your member.
Peggy, gotta go.
How did you know we were gonna be friends for real, best friends? When did you know we were gonna be best friends?
Okay, I'll tell the story that we met. Only because I feel like, because remember we told you about the resilience and the friendship that I am, right? Like I'm that type of friend that you gotta kind of like fight for the friendship. Like I'm gonna be that nigga that's like, nigga, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? So quick story, real quick before we go. It was one time I was a basketball coach for the girls basketball team, right?
Oh God!
And so I was a moment where I was always in the gym late after school or whatever. So I knew a lot of the basketball teams. I knew a lot of the basketball people that girls, right? And so we would be like, you know, hanging out after school, whatever, or between class or whatnot. And so Chelanda also knew one of the girls that we knew. So we had mutual friends. So I remember in high school going to the gym one day and sitting, and me, I think I had like a tennis ball I was playing with, and Chelanda was sitting at the top of the gym. Chelanda was sitting at the top of the bleachers, and I had my gym ball. You know, I was bouncing a tennis ball. And I'm just, you know, shooting shit. There was a bunch of us in the gym. So I took and hauled and threw off the tennis ball against the wall because I was just being a boy. You know, I'm throwing the ball, catching it, throwing the ball, catching it. So as I'm throwing the ball is getting like, you know, closer and closer to Chelanda, you know. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm throwing the ball, whatever, you know. It was a bunch of, we were just talking shit, shooting shit. So Chelanda says, all right, at this point, we didn't know each other, right? I don't think we probably knew nothing of each other. We probably seen each other in passing. So she was like, all right, that ball laying by me, I'm going to go flush it in the toilet. I was like, flush it in the toilet? Bitch, I wish you would flush my ball in the toilet. So I think I had about 2 more throws in me before it landed by her. If I tell you, this bitch, my ball, I threw it.
I stand on business.
I threw the ball landed by her foot. The bitch got up, grabbed my ball. I said, now, where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is she going? Got up, she grabbed the ball and went and walked her ass in her heels to the gym bathroom, to the locker room. And so I'm like, where is she going? Where the fuck is she going? So by the time, she didn't walk faster than me. So by the time I get to the gym door, right, she already done walked to the goddamn lockers, to the toilet. I get to the door, I hear whoosh. I said, now did this bitch flush my tennis ball? By the time I'm walking towards the toilet to see if she walking back towards me with this little look on her face like sure did. Bitch, I went to that toilet, my ball was in that toilet. I said, oh, I like this bitch.
Oh my God.
I said, oh, she stand on like she said she stand on business. I said, oh, okay. So and then ever since then, like we just, I don't know, we just became friends. I was like, this bitch really flushed my goddamn ball in the toilet.
That's funny as fuck.
And so we just became friends ever since then. That was like 11th grade year of high school.
I love that.
Yeah, I love
What?
that.
You said, okay, respect.
Okay, right, you got that. I didn't think you was gonna do it, but you got that.
Oh, you one of them.
All right, right.
Bitches. But as we wrapping up, I just want to say thank you guys for coming.
you
We
so
had our
much.
best
Thank you for
friends on that
having us.
episode.
Okay.
And I loved every bit of it. Thank you, Dymond. Thank you, Chelanda.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I got a question though.
Uh-huh.
Where them shades come from?
Ooh, y'all like my shades? Check them out. So speaking of friends, we have a good friend of ours that just sent us these shades from Good Shades by Life Size. take over.
So she also sent a thank you card. I just also want to send a personal thank you to
Yes.
Barbie. She's been a big supporter since, day one. Since day one is day one. I've always loved her. And all her things that she does with her boutique and things.
Oh my God.
That's
Her
amazing.
Shade, she have clothes, she has jewelry, hats, everything.
'Cause what?
And I believe this is a new line that she has created.
So I think these are called the Icon Shades. She left a thank you note for us. She says, the Icon sunglasses are a special project for me. I wanted to create a unisex pair of sunglasses that were both timeless and iconic. And I think I've achieved that goal. The Icon sunglasses are made with high quality materials and are featured good shade crosses and stainless steel. All good shade sunglasses offer excellent UV protection to keep your glasses and your eyes safe from the sun. But more than that, the Icon sunglasses are a symbol of hope and perseverance. They represent the fact that everything is possible if you set your mind to it.
And I do love these shades.
Thank you, Barbie.
Thank you,
They
Barbie.
fire. They're so
Go
fire.
follow her at Good Shades by Life Size on Instagram. Check her out, purchase her product, and thank you.
So you can be like an icon like us.
Yeah, and check us out on Instagram at More Than Hair Podcast _.
YouTube.
And at YouTube
More Than
at
Hair
More Than Hair Podcast.
Thank you for checking out.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers, best friends. Cheers, best friends. Hey, cheers, best friends. Cheers, best friends. Sip it up. Hey, sip it up. Hey, sip it up. Hey.